Hey, let's get this show on the road here. Hogster! Long time no see, buddy. Long time no see. How you been? Feels like it's been forever. That's partially my fault. I haven't really been doing very much lately. Oi, oi, oi! Yo, I got the god of horses here, Ganondorf's horse. Been good? What have you been up to? Been playing WoW or what, dude? I did get a subscription again, and I was planning to play it, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. After all of us playing together, I just couldn't do it again, man. I wanted to. I wanted to play something. But damn, level 54, 3.6k gold? Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Slow down. It's not a race. No, that's awesome, man. I'm proud of you, buddy. Let's turn up the sound here. There we go. I want to hear the clipping and the clopping and all that. Yeah, I haven't been doing too much. I've mostly been playing like single player games, and I don't know. I felt like I haven't streamed in so long, and I need something to do. I need something to, you know, take my mind off things. So I've been going to the gym a lot. And yeah, just been playing Zelda. The only reason I have that much is because I got a lucky epic drop that sold for 4k. Damn, dude. Which drop was it? Which dungeon? Not that I know really all the dungeon names. I don't remember, but fuck it, tell me. Who cares? Oh, it's a world boss drop then, hey? Jesus. Alright, we're going off-roading here. I named one of my horses Hoagie, by the way. It's the best horse that I have. Just a random world. Really? It can really get that expensive? Like something that drops from just a random world mob? That's insane, man. Holy shit. Here, where's the stable? I want to drop off this horse. I want to do the dungeon. I want to do the bird dungeon. That one over there in the distance. Have you played this game? Hogster, have you played Breath of the Wild at all? Really sought after item. Why didn't you keep it? Is it useless for your class or what? Or are you just not interested in that item? You'd rather have gold? You haven't played? Oh, dude. Well, I mean, if you stick around, you're in for a treat. This is one of my favorite games. I mean, like... Okay, let me show you something. So, normal horses are that size. I was able to find Ganondorf. I think this is Ganondorf's horse. And it's a big boy. It's a big boy. It has no stamina, so it's not quick, but it plows through stuff. It just steamrolls things. Oh, shit. Nope. Don't run, please, Mr. Horse. Now, we want to talk to the stable master so I can put him away, so I can teleport. Excuse me, sir? Yeah, I haven't, oh, crap. No. Yeah, see Hoagie right there. Hogster. Shadowfax. I found actually this white, this is one of the, actually, no, this is the best horse right here. Shadowfax. Woo! Yeah, Ganon horse is pretty sick, though. Giant horse. Link looks like a little dot. Alright. Where are we going? I think this is the place here. I don't know, I guess, yeah, right here. Have you seen any gameplay of Breath of the Wild or anything like that? Like, have you seen anybody play through it? Do you know anything about it? Could have kept it, would have been a really good for endgame, but I figured that the gold would be better for getting through leveling and buying my mountain stuff. Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. Oh, you watched somebody else. Well, every playthrough that I find is different. I mean, like, the sequence of events is different. The equipment is different. Obviously, like, the dungeons and the bosses and all that kind of stuff are pretty much the same, but I always seem to find something new in this game every time I play it. This is, I think, my third playthrough. So, like, I never found that, the Ganon horse, before. Okay, I think we have to talk to this guy. So, my rule is I'm gonna skip all of the, dialogue. But the cutscenes I'll still play on here, just so people can kind of tell what the hell's going on in the game. Because, I don't know, the story's, like, okay in the game. It's not anything special. I thought after Skyward Sword, which had an amazing story, I thought it was going to be a lot better, but it's not really. Hey, hey, what's up, lady? Yeah, I think she tells me to find her husband. He's going to practice because he's trying to take out the divine beast himself. Oh, it's a cutscene. Link's remembering. Link is remembering some shit. Alright, here, I'll be right back.
Impressive, I know. Very few can achieve a mastery of the sky. Yet I have made an art of creating an updraft that allows me to soar. It's considered to be quite the masterpiece of aerial techniques, even among the retail. With proper utilization of my superior skills, I see no reason why we couldn't easily dispense with Ganon. Now then, my ability to explore the firmament is certainly of note. But let's not, pardon me for being so blunt, let's not forget the fact that I am the most skilled archer of all the retail. Yet despite these truths, it seems that I've been tapped to merely assist you. All because you
Alrighty then.
darkness sealing sword on your back.
I got a I got some cold cut, you know, some beef or something. Grabbed a pickle slice, wrapped up the pickle in the cold cut and just ate it. Gym makes me hungry, I guess. I don't know. I had a protein shake. I thought that'd be enough, but I guess not. Yeah. Kind of disappointed in the story in this. But I think, I'm hoping Breath of the Wild 2, the developers kind of heed this criticism and make the story a lot better. Because what I want to know is, I want to know what happened 10,000 years ago. I think that's what they're going to, talk about in Breath of the Wild 2. Spoilers, they found Ganondorf under the Hyrule Castle. Like, not the fake Ganondorf that's in this game. Not like the Malice Ganondorf, the real Ganondorf. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I think we need to put on, because we're going to go into a cold area. Need to put on the cold armor here. Where is it? There it is. Okay, I think she said we have to go this way. Or is it that way? Yeah, I wasn't paying. Maybe I should have paid attention a little bit as to what she was trying to say. Here, I'll ask her again. The flight range. Drawnox past the base of the Hebra Mountains. If you take off from Rivali's landing, it's a straight shot down to the flight range. Okay. So I'm playing on an emulator right now, and it's running way better than it did on my Wii U. Like, way better. Hey, is this a Korok? Oh shit, what's up, dude? I shall also name you Hoagie. Okay, where are we flying from? From over here, huh? Have you played any of the other Zelda games, Hoagster? Like Skyward Sword or Ocarina of Time or anything like that? I would highly recommend them, man. Just get an emulator, or I mean, get them on a DS. Back in the day, yeah. The remake of Majora's Mask was actually really good. Skyward Sword was great too. I want them to remake Skyward Sword, although I think the Switch has motion controls, right? So they could probably do it pretty decently. Like all they'd have to do, like the game was pretty good as it is. There's only a couple of things that I'd improve, but the story was just so awesome in that game. Probably the best Zelda story in general. Okay, I don't think this is the right way. Twilight Princess, they have an HD version that they put out. I have it on Wii U. It runs at 1080p 30 frames per second. Or do you mean like a complete remake on the Switch? I just don't think the graphical jump between the Wii U and the Switch is that great, you know? I wish they'd remake it for PC, dude. Where's the Hebra Mountain, by the way? Hebra Plunge. I think I have to go this way. Oh yeah, I think the flight range is right there. Yeah, Twilight Princess was pretty great too, though. The one thing that I didn't really like is Zant. I thought they made him out to be such a cool character in the beginning, and I was like, holy shit, he's actually like a scary dude. And then he turned out to be a goofball, which was kind of weird. It was really, I don't know, it's kind of disappointing. Midna is probably one of the best companions, though. Although, as much hate as Fi gets in Skyward Sword, I did actually like her as a companion. Oh, we got some rocks here, boys. Oh, my neighbors are stomping around upstairs again. Yay. Love it. Yeah, these rocks sometimes give some precious gems. You can sell them for quite a bit. How many arrows we have? 20 arrows only, huh? Still, this game still runs kind of like ass in some areas. Like right here, we're getting 24 frames per second. Kind of weak. Kind of weak sauce, if you ask. Oh god, get out of here. Whoa, look at this, 11 frames per second. Oh my god. It's lagging pretty hard. It's rare, honestly. I've been playing this game for the last couple of days and doing like random shit, and it's rare that it dips down this this far below 30. It's usually with like villages and stuff like that it goes down to this level here. Here, what is what's this sword that he dropped? Oh, Knight's broadsword's not bad. Whoa. Yeah, there's something about this area that makes it really lag hard. Although, to be fair, when I was playing the Wii U version of this game, which this is based off of, there was a shit ton of lag in some places. I remember when I was around the, what was it? It was the Kokiri Forest, or the Korok Forest, whatever you want to call it. It would lag the fuck, like every time I would hit an enemy, it would lag. It was really odd. See you later, bro. Come on, give me arrows. Ah, yes, I'll take some shock arrows. Why not? I need this thing's... Oh, there's some arrows here. What is this, dragon bone? This guy's still alive. Should probably go put him out of his misery over here. Man, this Sheikah sword is actually pretty dope. I'm liking it. It's lasting for quite a long time. Lasted that whole battle. Pretty impressive. What we got here? Nothing, no guts, nothing like that. Here we have. Let's switch to just using this. At some point, I should probably make my way to the castle and get the Hyrulean shield, or Hylian shield, rather. Yeah, we have to go this way. Oh, man. The gym's just, I think, just recently fully opened up. And I don't like it. There's too many people. A lady came, like, too close. She invaded my 6-foot personal space. Yo, come get some, dude. What's up, little bitch? Give me your money. Oh, there's some rocks here, too. Perfect. What do we got? What can I smash it with? I guess we'll use this. It's the weakest of my two-hander weapons we have here. By the way, Hoagie, if you have any questions about the game, dude, let me know. I know quite a decent amount about it. I've actually been helping one of my buddies play through it. He's also interested in it. He's been playing the shit out of it. One thing that I've been really wanting to do, though, is get some fucking CBD or something like that. Get a little bit toasty. Play this game. Ooh, hello. Mr. Chest. Fire rod, whatever, I'll take it. Hey, firewood's always good, too. I like the survival aspect of this game, too. Like, there's different biomes and shit like that. You have to wear, like, different clothes, and there's different weather that you have to brave through. The rain one is kind of annoying, but at least it kind of mixes it up. Like, you can't climb during the rain, so you have to find a spot where you can kind of chill out, make a fire, and just wait it out. What got hit here? What is that? Chickaloo tree nut, what the heck? Alright. Holy shit! This guy slapped me into next week. Yo, come here, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, I should probably heal before I use another fairy. Fairies are pretty rare. Let's do something like this. Screw it. Whoa! Jesus Christ, this guy hits like a tank! It's like a truck! There we go. Give me that weapon, dude. I think the Zora armor needs this lizard guts and things like that just to upgrade it. I think the Zora temple or the Zora beast I'm gonna do next. Hey, what's this up here? Swift Violet. Yo, Hoagster, have you seen Raised by Wolves? Like the TV show on HBO? Where the fuck is this? Still have to climb up this way, I guess, hey? Dude, if you don't really watch TV? Alright, well, do you like sci-fi? Or anything like that? Because, holy shit, Raised by Wolves is so good. Hey, fourth viewer, welcome. Let's see, anybody I know? I can't see yet. Alright. Kinda? Dude, so the show's made by Ridley Scott. I probably talked about this like 20 million times. I think the first 2 episodes are directed by Ridley Scott, but it's got like a really huge Ridley Scott vibe, and it is great, dude. It is so good. I don't want to ruin it for you. You know, check out HBO, or maybe go on a illegal site and watch it there. But it is amazing. I was hooked from the first episode. Straight up. Where the hell is this place? There should be like gusts of wind shooting from the ground. Maybe I missed it. Let's see. Let's maybe get like a higher vantage point. I guess I have to climb maybe a little bit higher. Yeah, dude. Raised by Wolves. It came out of nowhere. I did not expect it. I did not expect it to be as good as it was. I just kind of like, I don't know. I saw it on IGN, and they were like, I don't really trust IGN reviews. They're really like politicized and shit like that, and they're like, oh, this is such a brave show. They didn't say that about this one. I just saw it that it got good reviews, and I'm like, I got nothing better to do. I'll check it out, and dude, the first like 10 minutes, I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. I tried to watch Lovecraft Country, and I wasn't a fan. It needs more Lovecraft. Fall. Die, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, you got back up somehow. Alright, I have no idea where this place is. I swear that I'm at, This is where the Divine Beast is. I don't think it's marking where this guy is. Is it on that side of the mountain, or is it on this one? Hey, Cypher! Welcome, buddy! Hope you stay longer than you did yesterday. Stay as long as you want, man. I know this kind of stuff probably not your thing, but it's always cool to chill with people, you know? Yeah, I think it's on that side. Hoagster, Cypher, do you guys go work out? I can't even fucking talk right now. You guys go to the gym at all? That's what I was trying to say. You guys been hitting the gyms? Are they open where you guys are? I can't believe like this whole, I guess they stopped billing for the gym for a little while there when when Corona first kind of hit, but they started up again, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I might as well go. Where the not since lockdown, hey? You should go again, man. Or have they haven't reopened it? Yeah, I've been enjoying the gym quite a bit. I've been... It's not that I've been trying to talk to people at the gym, but I don't know. I just think it's impossible. It's like just about the only place that I go these days that's outside of, you know, my condo here. And yeah, it's hard to strike up conversations. Everybody's kind of in their own little world. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Seems like there's these wind currents here. Just want to do this divine beast. What the fuck? Did I not equip it? What's going on here? These dragon bone clubs are actually not bad. They're pretty sick looking too, but they pack a wallop. Cypher, what's up, buddy? You fucking hitting that free hentai or what? What's this uwu shit? Oh man. Oh shit. I do not like fighting these things. They have a pretty big AoE if you hit them. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, eat it. All right, so the Hebra. I think the Hebra Mountain is around here. Dronox Pass. Wait, is this actually where I need to go? Oh my god, I think it is. I'm so stupid. Yeah, the only exposure, like I honestly, I've never met a furry. I don't think the community is very big in Calgary here. But the only exposure that I get is through Cringetopia on Reddit. Oh man, speaking of Reddit, holy shit, it's been so cancerous with political shit lately. It actually gives me anxiety. Whenever I fucking log into Reddit every day, if I look at popular, at like r/popular or whatever, or not r/popular, but like the popular page or whatever, or yeah, no, r/all, I think that's what it is. Holy fuck, it's just such AIDS. I hate it. I wish I could just press a button and get rid of all the political subreddits. Swallow bow. What's so good about this bow? I don't think the Lionel bows are gonna be good. My country has AIDS. I have no idea who to vote for because both my candidates are terrible. Yeah, dude, I watched the debates. It was pretty brutal. I mean, I know who I'd vote for if I was in the country, but I'm not allowed to say it. I can't. Not allowed. Everybody would fucking murder me in Canada. But yeah, it's hard. It's between a fucking rude boy and the oldest man in the world. It's bad. Just don't use Reddit. No, but I love, dude, I love the cringe Reddit. I like finding new subreddits on there. You know, like I like finding Reddits that are not political, that are like interesting. Like there's a couple of cool ones. r/pics used to be cool, and now it's all political shit. It's just, I'll tell you why everything's so political. It's because for whatever reason, if you throw out anything that's anti T-Bird, you know, you guys know who I'm talking about. If you're anything anti T-Bird, you know, at the wall, it'll stick and it'll get huge upvotes. So, and it's just low effort, cringy bullshit. It's crazy. I was gonna go Trump, but he's holding the country hostage by refusing to give anyone any more stimulus packages until I won presidency, which is so shitty considering he got corona. If I go Biden, he wants to get rid of all the guns. Yeah, it's Alien versus Predator, man. You just pick. Well, I mean, in this case, in my opinion, what you should do is you should almost make a flow chart. No, not a flow chart. Just like a chart with 2 sections in it of pros and cons. for each person, right? And just vote for the person that has the least amount of cons, I guess. Because they both suck, but you want to pick the lesser of two evils, right? That's how I'd look at it. Or you could do what they did in 2016, which is pick the person that is the biggest fuck you to the whole system, you know? We know how that, you know what, what happened there. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just, I think everybody's just so full of shit in the media and things like that. I love how they say, go out there and vote, but what they really mean is, go out there and vote for, you know, my candidate. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Vote for Kanye. Kanye's the man. Alright, I think, what does this guy want? Time to face, normal arrows. We need bomb arrows. Okay. Let's fucking do this, boys. Dude, Kanye would be sick. I think, I don't know. It's just oh, I don't want to get too political, but I think the Democrats kind of fucked up by getting rid of Bernie. Bernie was actually their best chance. He had energy. He had some decent ideas. You know, and he seemed like an okay dude, you know? Yeah. That was their biggest mistake. And then they're like, wait a second, we got rid of Bernie. Who the fuck do we, what do we do now? What the fuck do we do now? But anyways, yeah, I digress. Bomb arrows! Oh fuck, did I actually miss? Holy shit. There we go. Yeah, he had a big chance, a really great chance, dude. Yeah, they fucked him over them too, right? Like, you'd think that they'd learn their lesson. But, I don't know. I just, we have, in Canada, we have our own problems too. Like, my favorite part is, like, people, like, when the whole Trudeau blackface thing came out. Dude, it just showed how crazy people were. Like, to be able to call to call the opposition, like, racist and stuff like that, like the conservative opposition racist. And, you know, this whole time they're like, you're racist. You know, this what was it? In a couple of years back, our prime minister, like our previous prime minister, Stephen Harper, he put in a plan, or not a plan, but a law where you could get deported for a certain, you know, for a few things. So things like if you committed terrorism against Canada, shit like this, and somehow the media spun it as people are gonna get, like, a lot of people are gonna get deported because of this. And I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Like, I'm an immigrant. I immigrated to Canada. You know, like, what if, I don't want my family or friends that are immigrants to get deported. So I looked into it and I was like, okay, so what are the things that people are going to get deported for? Okay, so committing a terrorist act, all right? Committing treason, all right? Fighting against the Canadian military in war, like, all right? And then coming here, I think, no, I think that's pretty much, I think that was pretty much it. And I was like, wow, the media was literally reporting as like, people are gonna get deported that are innocent and all this kind of shit. I was like, holy fuck. It's insane. It's the most boring when someone doesn't know how to argue. Their favorite go-to is, you're racist. Yeah, no, but that's exactly it. But that was that was my favorite thing. The media was calling him racist because of that plan. And I remember one of my, I have a couple of people that I work with. They're really nice and everything, but I remember they're like, they were saying how racist the conservatives were, and then this blackface picture of Trudeau came out where he's literally wearing full black, brown face, like dark brown face, and he was dressed as like Aladdin. It was fucking weird. And I talked to these people the next day. I'm like, so what do you think about this? Like, do you think you'll still be throwing around this word racist when something like this comes out, you know, because this is your guy? And they're like, and what they told me is hilarious. They're like, oh yeah, we forgive him. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? It's literally a racist thing that he did. I mean, even, you know, like, let's say if it was the 90s or something like that. And the 90s were wild, right? The 90s were wild. I never once, nobody that I knew once in my whole fucking life thought of going as in blackface or anything like that. It blows my fucking mind. Hey, fifth viewer, welcome. Talking about my prime minister in blackface. Oh, hey, Maddie, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, what is this? Hi, girl putting her hand up and then girl symbol. That's a girl symbol, right? Or is the other one with the arrow the girl symbol? I don't know. Which one did Austin Powers have around his neck? It's been a while. Madster, what are you up to right now? Oh, Among Us emotes, huh? I haven't played that game. By the way, hello, sixth viewer. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's get through this shit. I want to get that sweet, sweet Rivali ability. Hey, thanks for the host, Cypher. Crazy son of a bitch. Just jumped into a great convo, yeah. No, we were just talking about just the bullshit that's going on everywhere around the world, just in general, and how divided everything is. Oh, hello. Ooh, do not want to use that arrow. We should overthrow the government. Whose government? Your government or my government? My government's okay, other than just like brain-crushing pandering and just bullshit. Oh, fuck. I'm laying in bed eating ice cream, watching The Real Housewives. My dog passed out behind me. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I had a dog. If we take over my government, I'll split the profits. Good luck, dude. Your army will fucking destroy us. No, what people need to do is, in your country, is everybody unite against the corrupt media and demand for people to push facts instead of just opinions. How was my day? My day was okay. You know me, just going to work, going to the gym after, and that's about that's it. Get a dog, then we can have dog dates. You, me, and Chad can have dog dates without me having a dog, okay? I'll just come over and I'll play with your dog. All right? I don't know. I feel like I have too small of a place to have a dog. Like I did have you know, Honey before, and I love that dog. That dog was amazing. That was actually probably one of my favorite dogs. At first, I didn't really like her because she was so scared of me when she first moved into my place. And I remember like really trying to warm up to her. I would try to cuddle her. I'd have her sit in my lap, and I would try to talk to her really nicely. I was like, oh, hey, how's it going, honey? And like all this kind of shit. And then she would just be sitting there like shaking, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this dog? What did I do to deserve this? Yeah? We should hang out one day soon. Yeah, sure, I'm done. I mean, like, all I am these days is lonely, so why the fuck not, right? But, yeah, no, I miss having a dog, but at the same time, like, I feel like it'd be torture living in this place. This tiny, tiny, condo or apartment or whatever you want to call it for a dog. I guess it was okay for Honey, but I guess she was kind of bored, though. I'm sure she was bored. Yeah, she was a really shy girl. But I really liked her. That was a great dog. I really miss coming home and having somebody or something come up to you and like they've really, really missed you. You know what I mean? And be really excited to see you. Because hell, I don't get that a lot these days. Mila's so fucking hyper, it's insane. I like that though. Although you guys have a nice like house where she can go and chill at and stuff like that, so it's pretty good. Would I want a cat? I like cats, but I would have no place to keep them, you know? Or not keep them, but like keep their sandboxes and shit like that. Yo, fucking head. Best way to deal with pets that are afraid, just leave them alone till you realize you're not out to get them and they're trying to be friendly. Yeah, it took a little bit of a while. At first, she was super scared of me, and then I would just always be nice to her, and I would just feed her and all this kind of shit. And yeah, and then eventually she started really liking me. Yeah. But yeah, no, you're right too though. Honestly, like the more you ignore pets and the more you give them treats, the more they'll like you. It's kind of fucked up if you think about it. What does this do? Ah, there we go. Okay. We have an apple tree in our backyard. I've been throwing apples at her, playing ball essentially, but with apples. Chase the apples, and then after I cut it up for her to eat. It's really cute. Fuck, this game has so many goddamn puzzles. Hope our next dog is more calm. Next? You're already planning for the next dog? Jeez, slow down there, lady. Yeah, no, you'll miss it, though. The grass is always greener on the other side. The grass is always green. Yeah, because yeah, I don't know. I had a couple of dogs in my life. I had an Irish setter before, and he was super hyper. And, because he was like a hunting dog. But, yeah, I really do miss having like a companion or something like that. It's been on the lonely side. I can't really, you know, like I was telling these guys, it's hard to even, talk to people these days, like meet new people. Nobody wants to do it because of the corona. Nobody wants to get near anybody, right? So yeah, at the gym you say hi and that's it. Like nobody wants to talk or anything like that. Maybe I just look intimidating or something. I don't know. I try not to be intimidating. I got me and Chad peanut buster parfaits at Dairy Queen. They buy one get one at $1. Mila needs a friend. She's very needy, and I feel bad when we aren't doing with her. Plus, oh, so you're thinking of getting a second dog? Gotcha. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. I mean, if you can afford it, why not, right? All right, let's see if we can snipe this eye from here. Nope. I'll have to grab it later. Yeah, this dungeon's kind of cool. It's like you're on a giant bird that you can change the angle of its wings, I guess. What kind of a dog are you guys looking to get though? All right, how do we do this here? How do we do this here? So if we hit this, what does that do? It opens up. Okay. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get this block, I guess we can call it, to hit that switch. Come on! Come on, open up! Yes! We did it! Wait, what did that do though? Did that not do anything? Maybe we have to hit it a couple of times. Oh, hell yeah. Would you ever get a cat, Maddie? A Cypher and a Hoagie, do you guys have any pets at all? This is pet talk right now on the Stanny Boy stream. What's going on here? How do we get over here? You have a cat? Nice, man. Dude, I honestly had the best cat. So first of all, this is gonna be embarrassing. My cat's name is Princess. I mean, it was Princess when she was alive. She was the fucking best cat. I love that cat. She lived to be 17 years old. It's sad, but I have a paw print of her. When she died, they gave me her paw print to keep. I would get a cat, but I'm allergic. But a cat is way more my speed. Yeah, they're kind of, you know, they walk around with their ass up in the air. They don't give a fuck about you, but somehow, I don't know. Although that's not true. Like, my cat loved me. My cat was fucking awesome. She was really great. All right, what's going on over here? Hello? Why can I not eat this? I thought about getting a hypoallergenic one. Like, what kind of a... I'm trying to think of a breed that would be hypoallergenic. Alright, how do we get rid of this guy here? Because I know that I've heard of some dogs. There's like a Newfoundland Terrier or something like that that you can get that is hypoallergenic. Allergenic, sorry. Fuck, man. Why can't I hit this guy? There we go. That's what I'm goddamn talking about. Yeah, cats are fun, but it's like, I don't know. From my experience, probably get one of those naked cats that look weird. Just always have their balls out. I feel like cats in general are either really shitty or really great. They can go either way. Like my cat, thank God. My cat is, or she was like literally the best cat. I loved her. She was so freaking nice. Just best fucking cat. But I mean, literally everybody that I've known, almost everybody, anytime that I'd go to their place, their cat sucked. I have cousins who got a cat. Her name was Nikki, and this cat was such a piece of shit. I fucking hated that cat so much. It was so bad. Where do I have to go? Maybe this way or something? Do I work tomorrow? Yeah, I do. I work all the week this week. Tomorrow and Friday I work 11 to 7. Okay, where the fuck do I have to go here? Always have their balls out. Hey, that's just how I am, you know? Trying to fucking avoiding the Ronies. Avoiding the cats that have their balls out. That's just who I am. I honestly wouldn't be opposed getting the ball sack, one of the ball sack cats. I think they actually, like, it'd be kind of nice because there's no fur, so that you wouldn't have to worry about them like shedding or anything like that. They're just a cat. I know they look weird, but there's literally no difference between a regular cat and the ball sack cat. So, I don't know. But the one difference is they're probably very expensive though. What's going on here? Okay, it looks like there's one of the things I have to get here. Actually, this dungeon's been really fucking easy. How often do I go out in public? So rare. It's so goddamn rare that I actually go out. Like the last time that I went out, it was... When was it? I mean, like I go to the gym and then I go to the store. That's really all I've been doing. Other than that, like I go visit my parents every now and then. I guess I went with my friends, with some buddies to get some wings, but that was like a month ago. Yeah, yeah. I usually, I mean, like I used to order groceries from Walmart just because like you can just, you know, have them pretty much just deliver it to your, or bring it to your car and then you just drive away. I like that, but I don't know. I just feel like it's too much work. I know it's it sounds kind of lazy. Both, I feel like it's lazier to order and then just go and get it picked up, but I'm just, I don't know, after the gym, I'll just go to the store and grab some shit. Yeah, oh yeah, it's super rare that I go out in public. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that I do. I mean, I go to the park sometimes, but I almost find like it's kind of sad just going by myself to the fucking park, listening to sad music. You know? Where the fuck is this last shrine? Wait a second. Where's the head of the beast here? It's right here. Isn't there something on the head of the beast? Yeah, I'm trying to think of other things that I could do that would keep, you know, like where I could meet new people, things like that. Because there's not much. I don't want to fucking go on Tinder or any of that kind of shit. I got Tinder maybe about a week ago. And I was like, this shit fucking sucks. Tinder fucking blows ass. That's what I got from all of it. As soon as I mean like, yeah, I don't know. I was like, this shit sucks. You have tons of friends, go call them up for a walk or a park or drink or some shit. They're all busy. They all got kids or they're married or something, you know? Just kind of hard to meet up with people these days. I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. How the fuck? What happened to my friend I had a long time ago, or not too long ago? I forgot her name. Yeah, she was great. I'll tell you about it later. I don't want to talk about it on stream. But yeah, it's not unfortunately, not a thing anymore. Yeah, married people doesn't mean you can't hang out. Yeah, tell that to tell that to some people. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just need to meet new people. I feel like I need like a friend group that I can go. But the problem is I'm also fairly old. I feel like I should already be like settled down by this point. Maybe I just fucked around a bit too hard or something like that. Shit, did we not grab this? Did I not fucking grab this the last time I was here? God damn it. Oh, look at his face. He's all cold. I'm not old. Sure feels like it. How old am I? 31. But I don't know. I've never felt like previously in my life. I've never felt my age. You know what I mean? Like I never felt like I'm, you know, 26, 27. I never really felt the difference. I mean, I felt myself getting maybe a little bit more mature, but I've never felt older than I feel right now. I know that sounds kind of funny, but yeah. I don't know. Fuck. I don't want to be serious on my stream, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. This kind of stuff makes you think. Makes you think about shit a little bit more, you know? being cooped up in the same place. And I mean, like, I'll be honest, even if there was no coronavirus, I don't know if I'd be any different. You know? I feel like I'd be doing the same shit. But I guess you just gotta do one little change at a time. Right? Like one day I go to the gym. You know, make that into a habit. One day I start having probiotics. You know, gotta make sure that gut culture is good. I think everybody has that in their heads. They should be married at a certain age, kids, house, careers. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should at least have like a partner or something like that. But I don't know. Woo! Mr. Boss Man! Mr. Boss Man! Alright, we gotta use something pretty strong against this guy. Woo! Get fucking slapped, dude! Holy shit! This is the easiest boss fight ever. I know, I'm like, ah, shit, we should have kids by now, but I have zero desire for kids at this point. Maybe in a couple of years, when I'm older. No, that stuff, I feel like you're better planning out. At least you guys have each other, and you can plan together and all this kind of stuff, right? So you guys are in a pretty good place. You got your whole kind of future ahead of you, right? And you can do it together. Holy what's going on here? Oh, what's going on here? I think so. I know this guy's kind of controversial, but Jordan Peterson, his talks are actually amazing. And he says don't compare yourself to other people or societal standards or anything like that. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. That is going to be the most fair, best comparison that you're going to do, or that you're going to get, rather. Because otherwise you're going to drive yourself crazy trying to compare yourself to your sister, you know, some social media influencer, like where your parents were at this time, like all this kind of shit. You're going to go fucking insane. So don't compare yourself to that. Compare yourself to where you were yesterday. My number one thing I'm focusing on is my career and happiness, and then taking from there. Yeah, you should be. And just ask yourself, like, are you happier than you were yesterday, right? Another thing, too, that I've really liked, as to what, like, Jordan Peterson said, it's hard not to compare with social media. I mean, not really. Just don't fucking look at positive shit. Don't look at these, like, fitness models and all this kind of stuff. Because, like, the thing you have to think about is that these people, I mean, and everybody does this to an extent, you post the best version of yourself, the best picture. Sometimes these pictures that people post take like an hour. Like a selfie will take an hour to take. And, you know, it'll be a while, right? It's great advice. So wise. This is not my advice. This is just advice that I'm taking by Dr. Peterson. He also said that, like, if you're ever, like, upset, or if somebody that you know is upset, don't try to make them feel better with words, because that doesn't really do very much, right? Like saying, like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, or, you know, get better, or whatever, right? Try not to focus on that, because that doesn't do very much. The best thing that you could do is give that person something to do, something to work towards, because that gives them a purpose and that gets their mind off of whatever's happening, right? And then the last thing that I heard is if you yourself is the person that's down, try not to wallow in it, but also treat yourself like that person you're trying to help. Try to give yourself something to work towards. That's the best way to recover from things. And I gotta take this advice out of all this other shit. I gotta be the one taking this advice, really. Hey, Mr. Heart Container. Oh, that's the easiest fucking boss ever. I'm way too jacked for that. How many hearts do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We need one more heart to be able to get the Master Sword. Oh shit, and I have it. Sick. Let's get the fucking Master Sword. Have I heard of The Secret, the Law of Attraction? What are my thoughts? No, I haven't heard of it. I've been... Oh, so first of all, tell me what it's about. What the general gist of it is. Second of all, I've been really listening to a lot of podcasts lately. I mean, mostly comedy podcasts. I only listen to one political one because I hate politics, and I listen to the most kind of like non-partisan one. But I've been listening also to a lot of Jordan Peterson talks, and there's this one on YouTube. And as much as I've hated Dr. Oz in the past, like I know that he's an amazing surgeon and everything, but his show is just kind of like trash for moms to watch, and he like peddles, you know, like bullshit to moms on daytime TV. But there's a really amazing 6-hour video with him and Jordan Peterson, and it was actually insane. I've never seen Jordan Peterson cry. By the way, just a little bit of background. Jordan Peterson, he taught at, I believe, a university in Montreal. I think he taught at Harvard. And then he taught at University of Toronto as well. And so he's an extremely smart guy, but I've never seen him get emotional. He's always like very mellow, and he's always very, he's a very critical thinker, but in this interview with Dr. Oz, and Dr. Oz was amazing. He asked like amazing questions. He challenged him without being disrespectful. It was so good. And it was the first time that I actually saw, and it's making me emotional a little bit here because I never thought that I'd see this. But it's the first time where I saw Jordan Peterson get emotional to the point where he was not like full of crying, but he had like tears welling up in his eyes, and you can hear his voice crack, and I was like, holy shit. He was talking about how people approached him, and like this one particular person approached him, and how he said he essentially thanked him for helping him with his father. Things like that. Oh man, it was powerful shit. But anyways, talks about all so the secret, the law of attraction, talks about how your thoughts, whether negative or positive, become reality, and how you can manifest anything you want. But it's a lot of focusing and training your brain. That is true. Yeah, it's 100% true. I mean, like the best example is if you think negatively, and let's say you're in my position and you don't get into very many social situations, right? And let's say maybe once a month you'll get into a social situation where you can have a chance of meeting new people or something like that. If you think negatively, if you get into that negative mindset and you're walking around negatively, chances are you're going to be negative during that one interaction as well. And the people that you're going to interact with, they're not going to want to interact with you because you're negative. Nobody wants to be around a negative person. Even though you're not most likely a negative person, if you think negatively on that day, it's going to impact the perception of others, right? You want to, as bad as this is, people do react to first impressions quite a bit. It's rare that people change their mind about you. It's very rare. Like for me, I'm probably the number one. Nah, not the number one person, but I've had a lot of people hate me at the beginning for whatever reason, because I joke around a lot. They don't like that, but then they warm up to me. It's rare that actually happens. It's more likely that they will just hate you forever. It sucks. It really does, but that's the truth. But if you think positively, and that's why, I mean, as much as I sometimes am in pain and I'm depressed or sad or whatever, honestly, the best defense mechanism against that is having a sense of humor and talking shit and joking around about things. Because what that does is, even if you are hurt, it still draws people to you. And that drawing of people to you can make you happier in the end. Because it just, like, interacting with people in general just makes me happy. When did we first meet? I'm trying to remember when we first met, what I thought of you. Yeah, well, it was a while ago. It was when you were in the loyalty department. You guys just moved close by, and I was trying to introduce myself to all of you guys. And I remember I went around and you were the last. Yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, you were the last person, not to join your team, but the last person that I actually met on your team. And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't introduce myself to this person. I wanna have a good rapport. And so I came up and I was like, hey, I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was something along the lines of like, hey, I didn't, you know, like I met everybody else. I said hi to everybody. I know we're all friends now. I want to be friends with everybody. So hi, my name's Stan. Something like that. That's just kind of how I roll, though, you know? Maybe that's how I used to roll. It's just, the thing is like, I have confidence, but I have confidence in certain situations and spaces and things like that. It's hard for me to have confidence when I'm alone, as odd as that sounds. Like when I'm just out in the world, it's kind of hard for me to have confidence, but it's kind of odd too because I almost feed off of other people's energy. Like I wouldn't say I'm an energy vampire because I've seen what we do in the shadows, and energy vampires are not cool. No, but I feed off of other people's energy, and I feel comfortable, and then I'm able to kind of channel that into confidence. I think I remember chatting like, wow, you're very confident, though. I do remember that. Yeah. In some scenarios, not all. I wish I was like that in all scenarios. You know, I wish I was like that on the street where I can just be confident and approach people, but I don't know. I get into this weird mindset where I can't do that. It just doesn't register when I'm not around people, you know? Oh shit, I got the sickest ability in the game. The best ability. What is this? Oh, Rusty Halberd? No, thank you. But yeah, that's what I remember. I remember pretty clearly actually, because I even remember I think you were wearing some like a white sweater or something like that. My memory is good for some things, but not everything. Definitely not everything. Ooh, hearty salmon, hell yeah. I know what I'm having for dinner. Have you been going to the gym at all, Maddie? Please give me that firefly. Alright. I'm trying to think of where I should go next here. Shit. It's too far away. Yeah. Yeah, we became really fast friends. Just cause like, I don't know, it's... I mean, I try to be friendly with everybody, but not everybody's kind of go with the flow, right? Like I mean, I do tease, but in like a I do tease people, but like not in like a bullying way or like a way that will make them feel shitty. Although I feel like sometimes I've gone a little too far with that. Like I'll talk a little bit too much shit. You know what I mean? Wouldn't have guessed we'd be close friends, but we did. It's always people I would never have thought. Yeah, you never know. You never know, right? I mean, you never know what life has in store for you, right? Like, I never knew that I would date the people I've dated, be friends with the friends that I've been with, right? You just never know what's gonna happen. You're a fat blob? Nah, come on. There's no way. Do you know, Maddie, do you know what I've done? Do you know what I've done in the last couple of weeks? There was... What does this guy want? There's a... so, in Dairy... You were talking about Dairy Queen. And I know I've said this before. But I literally... I think it was last weekend. I literally ordered an ice cream pizza again and destroyed it in one day. Just because I was feeling, you know, kind of depressed. I fucking crushed that shit. Alright? I fucking destroyed it. I almost feel bad for the ice cream pizza. I was like, please let me last for at least 2 days. I'm good for a month. I'm not. If you keep me in the freezer, I won't go bad for another month. And I was like, no. I looked down at the ice cream pizza and I whispered, no. I was like, fuck you, ice cream pizza. I'm eating you today. But man, that shit is delicious. I could probably eat one like every day, but holy shit. The farts that it causes, I don't wish that upon anybody. But hey, I'm here by myself. Who gives a fuck, right? Let's take our big look at these two little horses. Look at these horses. They're regular and then boom! Look at this big motherfucker right here. Oh man, ice cream pizza is so good. Just fucking order that shit on Skip the Dishes. Look how big this horse is. He's like, alright, dude. Let's get the fuck out of here. Seasonal depression is coming here shortly, so I'll be eating a lot. Yeah. I feel that. That's for sure. Ooh, you know what we're gonna do actually? Let's put the horse back in. I'm gonna teleport somewhere else here. Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that, because like if I think it's bad now, when it's winter time, I won't even be able to go for any walks in the park or anything like that. I'm gonna have to find something to do. I mean, like I do have gaming. Gaming's a lot of fun, but yeah, I binge eat, board eat so much. I think what's kind of worked for me as far as eating goes, although worked for me is very loose terms, is, you know, that ice cream pizza. The good thing about it is that I'm such a freak that I crush it in one day. But the thing is because I crush it in one day, I get kind of sick where I feel like shit. And I'm like, man, that was kind of worth it, but at the same time, not worth it. And I don't order it for like another month or something like that. I binge eat, board eat so much. Last night at like 1 a.m., Chad made us a charcuterie board. What? That's not the worst thing that you could have, though. As long as you're not eating like bread and shit like that. Do I like to hike? I do like to hike. Yeah. Excuse me. I want to take Oh wait, what? Is he already? Oh, he's already out here. Perfect. Yeah, I do like to hike. I just what I've been doing lately, it's not really been hiking, but I've just been going to Fish Creek. Like there's this part of Fish Creek that's literally 2 minutes away from my place that's been closed off for the longest fucking time. And they've just reopened it just recently. And I went there the other day, but I don't know, it's just, you know when you're, why can't I steer him? You know when you're hanging out with somebody a lot and you're doing a lot of things together, you go in the parks, you're playing games together, all this kind of shit, and then all of a sudden they're gone from your life, and you try to do that same thing that you did before, right? But it feels weird now. It feels odd, like it doesn't feel right anymore. I mean, first of all, it brings back too many memories of when you spent time together with that person. So it almost makes you resent whatever you're doing, right? Whatever activity it was. I feel like that's the feeling that I got the other day when I went to the park. And I know it's kind of like it's dumb, right? It's a really dumb way to think about things. But at least I'm being honest. At least it's an honest way to think about things, right? I feel like I've been too honest lately. I feel like I shouldn't be talking about stuff. I feel like I should, as much as, I don't know, like it's hard for me to internalize things. And I wear my heart on my sleeve. So it's pretty, as stupid as that sounds, it's 100% true. But I don't know. I feel like it causes some problems sometimes. I've stopped hiking with Hun recently because we went on a hike. Had a grizzly bear. Grizzly bear ran. What? A grizzly bear ran after you? What the fuck? That would scare the shit out of me too. It makes sense. It's similar to certain songs bringing up memories. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Always be honest. Do I talk to a therapist? I'm sure they can help. I've... In the last... You know, like, when I took some time off... earlier in the year, even before Corona started... Because I was going through some stuff, which you know about. I did reach out to some of the work therapists. And... I found that, I don't know, it was a bit too clinical for me, if that makes sense, because it didn't seem like it seemed like they knew what they were talking about, but it didn't seem like they, at the same time, I know this sounds dumb, but it almost seemed like they knew what they were talking about, like they read it in a textbook, but they didn't have firsthand experience to deal with what I was dealing with. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard to take advice from somebody that doesn't know or hasn't been around that kind of stuff. Because, like, let's say like mental illness or something like that. Let's say the whatever, not me, but like, let's say me having to deal with somebody with mental illness. The problem is with that particular mental illness, most therapists, they don't know, they've read about it, they've maybe heard about it or something like that, they've learned about it, but they've never had firsthand experience, because most therapists don't even take in those kind of patients, you know, so it was kind of hard to... It's kind of hard to, as bad as it sounds, kind of hard to, maybe not listen. Like, I listened to the person, I took in the information, but I just didn't find it was as helpful. The most helpful thing was my one buddy who I chatted with, who lived, maybe not lived, but like was in the same situation, like the exact same situation that I was going through. And he gave me some good advice. Full on 700 to 900 pound grizzly bear running after us, and it was like out of a movie. A park ranger came out perfect and kept the bear moving. Holy shit. No lie, it was the scariest shit. The therapist, though, through work I didn't love. I like the ones that you pay for that aren't provided through work. Way better. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, technically, work does pay for, like, quite a bit for, like, therapy. There's, like, some kind of, like, a spending account or something like that that you get per year. Yeah. I feel like I just have to think about what I really want, you know, from myself, from relationships and all this kind of stuff, and not deviate from that. Because sometimes you make mistakes when you actually get a chance to find something meaningful, you know? Because your thought process maybe changes at the last minute or something like that, or maybe not even change, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm not the greatest at explaining things. Maybe it's because I'm a guy or something like that. But I'm trying my best to explain. I remember when I was on a path, I went through a program for severe depression for Sun Life, and it was semi-okay. Like, through the therapist that they had. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, because like I called them a couple of times just for the hell of it, because you know, I took about 20 days off because I don't know, I had like severe anxiety. My anxiety's been coming back quite, I wouldn't say like super frequently, but it's been maybe a couple times a week. It's been rearing its ugly head, and I don't like it. Feels like it happens randomly sometimes. Feels like it sometimes happens when I'm thinking about certain things, or sometimes when I talk to certain clients that are like really upset or don't let me talk or something, it kind of triggers it sometimes. I hate the word trigger. I hear people talking about like, oh, I'm triggered and all this kind of shit, because it's not really like that. It's not because people are trying to debate me or discuss things with me. It's people fucking flipping the fuck out over the phone, and then I'm like, just like, what the fuck? Did I find taking time off helpful? I really did. I really did. Because let's say when the incident first happened in, February, I was pretty devastated, and I remember trying to go into work, and I would have like fucking straight up panic attacks. Where it was like to the point where it was kind of hard to breathe. Ah, shit. Okay, how are we doing this? How are we doing this? I don't think this is gonna work. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. My anxiety is also super bad, especially wearing a mask in public when you do. The mask thing, I don't really care about. I don't really get anxiety from that. I mean, if it was mandatory, which I wouldn't even be really opposed to this. But if it was even mandatory to make it, like you have to have a mask at the gym or something like that, I wouldn't even give a fuck. I would do it. Like, that's not a big problem for me. I don't feel claustrophobic or, whatever other people are saying. I gotta move this a little bit down. I don't really have any problem with that. I feel like the restrictions that they have in place right now are surprisingly more stupid than having you just wear a mask. Because, like, at the gym, so you have to wear a mask going into the gym. Just inside the front door. Once you're in the gym, you take it right off. You're fine. And then as you're exiting the gym, I'm like, what the fuck? So I think that kind of stuff is more like to save face rather than to actually, like, you actually care about people. You know what I mean? Like yeah. Ah, shit. Do I not have a shield on? Fuck. Boom, bitch. Those clients are triggering me really bad. I'm so glad I don't work there anymore. What did I do on my I did. It wasn't a paid absence. I just took 20 days off. It was just considered sick. But honestly, the thing that really helped out, and sadly it's not been helping me out as much lately, is streaming on Twitch. I would like touch base with my manager at the time, Allison, who was so helpful. She was so great. I remember she messaged me a little while ago because she was applying for something, and she's like, hey, I need some verbatim from people that I worked with about how I operate and things like that. And I was like, listen, I will sing songs for Allison's probably the best manager that I've ever had. And I was like, I literally gave her a huge list of things that she did amazing. But yeah, I mean, for the first week of taking time off, I was pretty much, I could barely get out of bed. Yeah, it was pretty rough. And for me to say that, like, nothing really in my life has affected me like that. I don't ever remember, like, unless I'm really sick or something like that. I've never in my life had anything affect me like that. And I never thought anything would. So to me, it's kind of surprising that something really gripped me like that. And lately, I feel like I've been a little bit more in touch with, I mean, not in touch, but like, in tune with my feelings, so I'm able to respond a little bit more. But it still doesn't make it any easier as far as that goes. I remember taking a path too, and then right before I left, I was in the process of another path actually, and then opportunity to leave. Do you wish you can go back in the office, or do you like working from home? Fuck no. I never want to go back in the office. I mean, like, it'd be nice to go to meet up with the team, but I don't think it'll ever happen. Like, our team is great. They like each other, but, you know, everybody likes each other and shit like that. Mostly everybody. Some people suck. There's a couple bad apples on my team. I'm not even a couple. There's like one or two, maybe. I wouldn't even say two. I would say one. One shitty person on the team. Fuck that person. But I just don't think our team is really, like, that close, which is kind of sad. I think it's just because we're all different age groups and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, I never want to go back in the office. I say screw that. I don't want to be driving. I don't want to be driving to work for an hour and a half sometimes. And, you know, it's just so much goddamn work just to get there. Like, I save literally, sometimes I save 3 hours a day by not having to drive. I save money on gas, save money on food. I could take a piss anytime I want. Like, it's just, man, it's night and day. It's so much better. So much better working from home. I wouldn't fucking change it for the world. Place is so much drama. Yeah, hey, listen, guys. If you don't pee in the shower, something's fucked up with you, alright? Who doesn't fucking pee in the shower? I know they say, you know, oh, you're not supposed to do it, but, like, listen. Don't fucking tell me what to do. Don't you fucking tell me what to do. I'll piss in my... It's my shower, alright? So there's two kinds of people. There's people that piss in the shower, and there's people that lie about pissing in the shower. Alright? Everybody does it, okay? Nice fucking hot squirt. You just get it on the walls and stuff, like you paint the walls yellow. Shit. Wait, did I not grab all the guts and shit they dropped here? Yeah, I call it redecorating. I find it more enjoyable to pee openly standing up than to have to aim in the toilet. Oh, dude. The best is when you hold it in for like 4 hours or something like that. And then you fucking take a hot squirt in the shower. Just fucking shoots everywhere. It's so nice. Do I piss in the bath? Oh, come on then. Like if I'm taking a bath? No. Come on, Maddie. Now we're talking crazy here. Oh, alright. Alright, guys. Now we're good. Now we're going to the realm of like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever do that. Alright, so I do have a story that's kind of a little bit about that. So when I was like a kid, I think I was maybe like 8 years old or something like that. I was waiting for the bus with my sister to go to school, to go to elementary school. And all of a sudden I was like, oh fuck, I gotta fucking take a shit. And this isn't like a little kid shit that I could just hold in. This was like a man shit. Like a fucking 31-year-old man shit that I had to take when I was 8 years old. Alright, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. So I waited for the bus, and I put my sister on the bus, and I started sprinting towards my apartment building that I lived there at the time. I lived with an apartment building with my parents, because we were pretty poor. Oh, fuck. Did it really start raining here? Motherfuckers. But, what happened was, as soon as I got to the door of the apartment, like the main like gate or whatever you want to call it, I shit my pants, and it was fucking massive. And at the time, my parents didn't give me a key for some reason. They just like assumed that I'd be able to get into the apartment without a without a key or something. I'd find like a back entrance or something like that, or they'd be home at the time or something. So I'm like a little fucking kid that's shit my pants with like a fucking log in my goddamn pants. A full log. Standing in the front entrance of the apartment. And I'm like, what the hell do I do? So what I did is I started ringing random numbers. Because, you know, like the random buzzers. I started ringing them. And I'm like a little boy ringing random buzzers. So I'm like, you know, somebody would pick up and I'm like, hi. And they're like, hi, can I help you? I'm like, I'm just a little boy. Just trying to get back in the apartment. I got locked out. I'm really sorry to bug you. And the first couple of people, they were a little bit mean. And they were like, no, kid, we're not letting you in. But then finally some brave soul let me in. And they buzzed me in. And I was like, holy shit. So just to get back into the whole point of this story is, once I got back into my apartment, because I had the key. I didn't have the key to the front gate or the door or whatever, but I had the key to my apartment. Oh shit, what the fuck do these guys want? So what I did is, I don't know, I was a dumb kid. Instead of trying to, you know, take the giant log out of my pants and put it in the toilet, I got into the shower, the bathtub, and I took my pants off in the bathtub and the log just fucking plopped out. And then I called my mom. So my mom fucking comes home and she's like, why the fuck is there a log in the bathtub? Why didn't you try feeding it into the toilet? And I'm like, I don't know. Alright, where the fuck is this place that I need to go to? So my mom had to fucking take a paper towel, wrap it around her hand a couple of times, and then where the fuck am I going? I think I have to go this way. And then pick up the fucking log in her hand. She had to pick up the log in her hand, or her paper towel hand, as she's like giving me shit for it. Literally. She fucking puts it in the toilet. She's like, she calls my dad too. My dad's fucking just laughing his ass off, crying as he's at work. And he's of course, my dad's telling everybody at his job what happened. My mom, poor mom, who's working as a hairdresser at this time, had to fucking take time off to fucking take my log, cause I couldn't put the shit back in the toilet. I was like gagging. I was like, blah. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the story there. So I didn't do what you did, Cypher, you crazy fuck. I didn't do what you did. I know you're just joking about that, but shoving your fucking log and, you know, down the drain, there's no way that would work. But I was close, you know? We're not too far away. Oh, nowadays you can probably sell your shitty panties on. Not guys, girls can. If you're a girl, you can sell you sell your fucking bathwater. You sell your shitty panties. You go for a jog. You sell your panties or your socks to guys for like $100 or something. You're fucking good. You're golden. You got some moolah over there. As a guy, you can't fucking do any of that shit. You know, unless I don't know, maybe. Nah, you'd have to be like a really pretty dude. You know what I mean? You'd have to be like somebody from that K-pop band. Yeah, which I've never heard a single song from them, but for some reason all the little girls go crazy for them. I think it's because they look like young moms. They've got the young mom haircuts, you know? All 5 of them, or 4 of them, however many there are. They wear mom jeans. They got the short kind of bobs. Just like a young mom in the 80s. You know what I mean? I should fart in a Ziploc and see how much... Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, first you gotta test the product, if you know what I mean. I don't understand the appeal of buying underwear. Oh, fuck, it's raining again? You gotta be fucking kidding me here. Alright, well, I guess we gotta go find another shelter and wait it out. Oh, great. This piece of shit's back up and running here. Let's see if I can parry his shit again here. Actually, let's see if we can maybe, Oh, die, motherfucker! Nice. Gotcha. Yeah, no, well, I don't know. Oh, come on, man. You're just Please tell me you're joking, Cypher, you crazy bastard. I think it's just... Okay, thank God. But it's just people... Some dudes, they'd never know what a woman's touch feels like. And when they get that desperate, I guess the next best thing is sniffing their dirty panties. At least that's my theory. These people probably request the girl wears it for like a week, gets a use and has. Oh yeah, I've fucking. There's a video. On the cringe subreddit. There's a video of a guy who's sitting beside I'll be honest, pretty attractive girl. I mean, I wouldn't say no. I would not say no. But he's sitting beside her. This girl gets up, and she leaves. And as soon as this guy. As soon as she's like out of like arm's reach, he gets up, he kneels down, he starts fucking sniffing her seat. That's so fucking weird. What a freak. Oh, like I can't imagine myself ever having to do that, or ever doing that. What the fuck? It's still raining here? Son of a bitch. All right, where's my goddamn fire rod? What do we have? Do we still have that fire rod? Oh, you know the video that I'm talking about? Yeah, she was really pretty fucking attractive. I mean, it was a... Oh my god, it's still fucking raining! Get the fuck away, rain! Let's go nighttime. Maybe it's not gonna rain at nighttime. Sniffing the seat. Yeah, you give a good old snort to the seat there. Yeah, some people are a little bit odd. I mean, I don't know. I know it's not good to judge, but that's kind of weird to me. I mean, but to be honest, who knows what the fuck I'd be doing if I didn't, have any relationships or bang any girls or anything like that. Maybe I'd be a fucking seat sniffer. Seat sniffer. Maybe I'd be a seat sniffer too. Who the fuck knows, right? Maybe I'd be like fucking just purchasing a seat that some famous chick sat in, and then just giving it a good old hork, you know? Is that the right word, hork? Where the fuck? Where did I not light the... Duh. Oh, dude, if I was being a hot chick these days, and like, it's the easiest thing ever. You can literally do anything. If you play video games, you're a fucking... You get affiliate in like 1 second, and then you get sponsored or partnered or whatever. You post some... You go on OnlyFans. Dudes are just throwing money at you. Although, I don't know. It's... the way I think about like OnlyFans and shit like that is... I would never want to... I've never... So first of all, let's just get this out of the way. I've never paid for OnlyFans. I've actually never paid for any porn in general. But one thing is like, I'm not I think I've said this a couple times. I'm not a prude. I'm not a prude at all. I'm not like, oh, you need Jesus kind of a person at all. I'm not like that. I mean, do whatever you want to do. But here's the reality. I'm all for freedom. But the reality is I would never want to date a chick that has exposed herself online. Hell, I wouldn't, like, realistically, I wouldn't even want to date a chick that, like, on Tinder shows off her ass and posts, like, provocative pictures. Not because, like, I'm, like, trying to call her a slut or shame her or whatever, but it's just, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but when you're looking for a partner that you're going to be with for possibly the rest of your life, you want that partner to save a little of themselves for you. I know it sounds lame, and I don't know, maybe it's like last couple of years, maybe it's part of growing old, but I just find it's kind of lame to show off your body and stuff like that, because it's supposed to be like something intimate for the partner that you're with, right? I've also heard that a lot of girls that go on OnlyFans and like porn and do nudes and shit like that, that they really regret it later on. What the fuck? It's raining again? If you're cute, wait, oh man, I missed a couple of messages here. If I was a hot chick, I'd have an OnlyFans. Being a hot girl is a free ticket to absolutely nothing. With OnlyFans, don't you need a pretty big following to make money? If you're cute, you get famous. Yeah. You have Pornhub Premium. I had Pornhub Premium when they were giving away for free. At the beginning of the Ronies. Where the fuck did my goddamn fire pit go? Men sometimes look for qualities you want to be with kids, like wife qualities or mother quality for when you have kids kind of thing. Looks fade. Some people just want someone with a good heart. I kind of regret my OnlyFans. When I see strippers online talk about their partner, I'm like, how is their partner okay with that? They're not okay. That's the thing. They're not actually okay. And if they say they're okay, they're lying to themselves. Like, or porn stars too. Like, anybody who dates a porn star is fucking lying to themselves that they're okay with it. Like, that's not really a relationship that you can really make work. Ah, shit. But I don't know. Maybe I've never been in that situation, but I've seen a lot of those kind of relationships, and they just don't work. Anybody who strips, or it's just awkward. Like the only thing that I feel like it would be okay, and I'm not like making rules. Like I said, do whatever the fuck you want. This is just my criteria for finding somebody. But is like candid. Like let's say you go to the beach or something like that with a bunch of friends. You take a picture with your friends, and you know it so happens that you're in a bikini and you're a hot chick. Yeah, okay, that's cool. But just like every day posting a picture of your body and like sexy poses and shit like that. Yeah, I don't know. When I see strippers talk about their partner, I'm like, I showed my fupa to many people. Should be saved for your partner. You need a relationship where you only show your feet to the one you love. God, I'd love to make some coin off my ingrown toenails. Yeah, I wish I was. I wish my life was like that one episode of Seinfeld where George was a hand model. He just became everybody like revered him and shit like that. But it got too out of control where he fell in love with it. His hands were so beautiful that he fell in love with them. And one of the guys was like, he told them a story of a guy that fell in love with his hands. And he was jerking off so much because he loved his hands so much that his hands turned into claws. They were so, they were so like calcified from all the jacking. There were claws, and he couldn't be a handball anymore, and he became a monster. Shit. Seinfeld is still fucking awesome. Oh, man. All right, bro. Come on. Come on. What do you got for me here, bro? Oh, 1,000 rupees. Can't get any of the ancient armor, unfortunately. Ancient arrow. These are very useful against guardians. I think it'd be pretty good to get 5 of them. Oh, no materials, huh? Oh, that's lame. Well, we might as well get this then. How great would it be to be a man? So, here's the reality of it. Men and women have their own struggles. Yeah, it's pretty cool to have a wiener. Not have to, you know, when you're having sex, it's pretty simple to use. You just fucking poke it in and you know. That's it. That's all you really need. But each person has their, or each gender has their ups and downs. Yeah, giving birth is pretty brutal. I mean, you can choose not to do that too, right? You can choose not to do that. But I mean, like, that's one of the biological functions of being a woman, right? But I mean, like, one thing, I know this is just one of the things. I'm not gonna, you can go into stats how men do the more dangerous jobs and shit like that. I don't know. I don't want to go into that. But one thing that I will say is that women will never know what it's like to be a man and ask women out and get rejected over and over and over and over and over again. And to have that feeling of pure rejection and pure just like I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Just, yeah, pure rejection is it really puts a damper on your day. You literally have to turn off a part of your brain where you just don't give a fuck anymore. The average guy is so attention craved that if a girl smiles, he might. Yeah, that's one thing too. Like, I feel like there's not a lot of validation for guys too. There's barely any. Like, barely any at all. Period. With like interactions, guys don't really get very much. And yeah, no, Cypher's is onto something here. If somebody even gives you a little bit of a compliment as a man, you will remember that. Sadly, this is so sad. Women get rejected too. Come on, let's yeah. It's not the same. Let me tell you this right now. It's not the same. When you got people running up to you and asking you out and stuff like that, and you can literally go on like dating sites and Tinder and shit like that. You don't have to do any work. They'll just flock to you. You're literally the bait. They come to you. It's a little bit different than a girl getting rejected. But it's just kind of sad for somebody to give you a compliment and then you remember it for maybe sometimes the rest of your life. Maybe sometimes for like a month. Maybe sometimes for a year you'll remember that one compliment because it's the only compliment that you'll get. If a girl is nice to a dude, they think like, oh wow, I'm in love. No, it's never like that. I feel like girls are more inclined to... So, just from my perspective, this might not be true, but this is just my perspective or opinion or whatever you want to call it. But guys tend to fall in love a lot more easily. Girls tend to fall more in like more often than not. They'll more often than not friend zone dudes because they'll see a potential friendship with them more often than actually just anything like romantic. Whereas guys, more often than not, they will... It's more often that they actually maybe not fall in love, but like you in a romantic way or something like that. Guys don't really get asked out unless they're rich or have something. I haven't been asked out on a date in years. The last time, my time to shine for that was when I worked at Starbucks. And here's the thing, Maddie, I'm not talking shit. Literally, the first thing that I said is both men and women have struggles. They're different struggles. That's why you can't look at the world like one gender or one person or something like that has it worse than other people, or than the other one, right? Everybody's kind of got their own battles. Some may be easier. Some might have an advantage, if they're better looking or something like that. But it's only an advantage in some areas. That person can still be miserable. You can be the richest person in the world and still be fucking miserable. It might not be the same problem that you have, but it's still a problem as far as that goes there. If a girl's overly nice, do guys assume they like you or what? Yeah, I would say so. True, when I had plenty of fish, I had pages of messages. Yeah, I would say if they're really nice, then yeah, I would say they're probably kind of interested. Although it's kind of hard to tell with girls. Guys are more forward about it. At least I tend to be. I think in general, guys are more forward as far as that goes. Girls tend to beat more around the bush just because, like, it comes down. It's not, like I said, it's not their fault. They just don't have as much experience with rejection, so they tend to kind of beat around the bush with with things like that. Where's the fucking other? Woohoo! Yeah, I don't know. I feel like in maybe it's just since I've been getting older, and this is one thing that my job has really instilled in me that I've really, I guess I'm grateful for. But with just from all the different situations that I've seen happen at my job, as far as like interaction with clients and things like that, the best thing that it's instilled with me is just the sense of truth that I want to always be honest, even though it sucks. It's gotten me, I wouldn't say trouble, but it's just gotten me in places where, I don't know, I kind of questioned whether or not I should have been truthful. And I'm not talking about like you know how some people are like, I'm a bad bitch. I'll tell you to your face how I feel. I feel like there's a difference between telling somebody the truth and then being just mean to somebody as far as that goes. Tell us a funny dating story or your worst date. I've been kind of blessed to not have very many bad dates. Most of my dates have been pretty good. I mean, especially more recently. I guess some of them are kind of awkward. I wouldn't say shitty or anything. It's just you just don't vibe with somebody. You don't get along with them. Mostly, I mean, like some what was it? A couple of months ago, I went on a couple of dates where, like, through Tinder, where I'm literally doing all the talking. And it's not like I want to. I'm trying to engage with this person about, like I'm asking. Because for me, the best way to learn about somebody is to ask questions about them. And to learn about what they like, what they enjoy. Some of these girls just, I don't know, like, I don't want to say that they don't have personalities, but like, I'd ask them a question. I'm like, oh, hey, so like, what? I know it's a generic question, but it's an opener. Like, what do you like to do for fun? And then they say, like, let's say if they said rock climbing, like, oh, where do you go? Or, what do you like about it? Things like that. Just it's almost like an interview, right? It's like, remember we were talking about it, going on a date is an interview for a person you want to bang, right? Not for a job, for somebody you want to bang. But I went on one date. This was years ago. This was before I thought I was gonna die there. This was before I was with my ex-girlfriend of 3 years. So this was like fucking 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. This was in the in-between when I was dating. I met this one girl on Bumble, and she looked pretty in her pictures. So I was like, cool. I started, she'd started talking to me, and I was talking to her, and she seemed okay, kind of shy, maybe at first or something like that. And I was like, whatever. I mean, like, that's the thing.